Hello, Tarot Tube. It's September 1st, and you know what that means. Back to Hogwarts. We're going back to Hogwarts. If you didn't get your ticket, don't worry. Here's your ticket to getting into those Hogwarts witchy school vibes. I'm going to share with you some of my cards, decks, divination tools, and I'm going to use this lovely wand. Bonus points, house points, to whoever knows whose wands this is. Leave it in the comments. Hint, Makusa. That's your hint. All right, if you know, you know. Let's get into it. So I'm going to start with non-cartomancy things, and that is charms. So I put some Harry Potter Wizarding World charms in this little seed box that I got from Magic Awakened, which is a monthly box kit. And these are just a couple of charms. These are some extras that I had. I just put them in here to make the video. But they're very easy to find. Hogwarts themes charm. You can just do a search online and you'll find them, you know, at Etsy, as well as the Big A. You know, the one I have the love-hate relationship with. And you can find good magical school Hogwarts themed charms. Okay, that goes to the side. Now let's talk about decks. I'm going to put this one to the side because it's not the one I'm going to talk about first. Maybe I should put everything to the side. Like, I got myself kind of ready for the video, but not all the way ready. So let's talk about non-tarot deck first. Put that out. And let's talk about playing cards and what kind of cards would be appropriate to use. So, of course, Hogwarts has a long history. It's been around a long time. But at the time that Harry Potter went, and that's what a lot of us think about when we think of back to Hogwarts, there wouldn't have been this plethora, all these decks that we have available now would have been much more limited. And probably more people would have used just straight up playing cards for divination. So these are my three, what I think of as playing card decks that I feel work. So I think this is Theory 11. Yeah, Theory 11 makes a series of Harry Potter cards that you can get in each of the 4 houses. So, you know, go Badgers. Yeah, I'm just lawful good. What can I say? Yeah, I'm Hufflepuff. So these are my Hufflepuff playing cards. This is also a nice deck, I think, because it's, if you're into Hogwarts Legacy, if you're playing that game, I think this is a good deck. It's got the nice kind of steampunk backs. It's got the 1880s feel for it. And I'm pretty sure that Bicycle, it's a Bicycle deck. Pretty sure that Bicycle, you know, went into their archives and got a kind of font and a way of doing the shapes and the court cards that would be historic. Now, Lenormand, of course, would have been around either in Hogwarts Legacy, if you play that, or when Harry Potter went to the school. So a good Lenormand deck would also be appropriate, I think. This Lenormand deck, the Bluebird, I am very fond of because it has the playing card associations. It has the meaning right on the card. For those of us who are primarily tarot readers, you know, even if you spent a long time studying Lenormand, if you're not using it regularly, having these little clues is very helpful. So that is the Lenormand deck that I would say would be a good back to Hogwarts deck. And of course you would have, I don't have a good IWS, I just had this kind of cheapie that was a giveaway. But what Harry might have seen if he had taken and paid attention, that would be the key thing, not paying attention. If he had gone to cartomancy class and paid attention, they probably also would have introduced the Knave of Coins. The Knave of Coins, why am I saying that? They would have had a Tarot Marseilles deck, which looks like this. It's, you know, more of a pip deck if you're not familiar. So we've got illustrations on the majors, but the minor arcanas are Pip, and then we have our court cards. And then there's the RWS, the Rider-Waite-Smith, which wouldn't have been called Rider-Waite-Smith. We would have probably just called, I don't know what they would have called it when Harry was there. And this deck would not have been there during Hogwarts Legacy. This one could have been there, should have been there, if they were serious about it. Okay, now we're going to scoot all that to the side to stop talking about history and just say, well, what can we have if we wanted to bring in the general vibe? So this deck that's in here, I'm not really going to show it because it's a little bit on the counterfeit side. So there are a couple of what I'm going to call fan art decks. I don't want my video taken down, so I'm not going to show it to you. But there are a couple of fan art decks, and you can find them if you look hard enough. This is an oracle deck that I made for myself by using a combination of playing card decks that I got from the Wizarding World bookstore online. There is a separate video about how I did that. And so now I have a totally legit, legal oracle deck that I created and backed. So there's that. Outside the realm of tarot and oracle, we have this Sidequest deck, which is by Heroes Journal. You can just Google Heroes Journal. It's a journal that I use. Minor ad for that. And super fun side quests. You know, when you're just sort of feeling a little bit stuck in life, this is just a side quest deck. And I'm going to pull a couple cards at the end of this video to give you a side quest for Back to Hogwarts Day. On the theme of dragons, because who can think of Hogwarts without thinking of dragons? Here are my dragon decks. So I've got two mass market that are easy to find. There's this Garden Dragon. This one is an oracle deck, and it's very cute and cheerful. I thought about giving it away once because it was like, this isn't serious enough for me. But oh, come on. Let's get serious. You can be cute and serious. So honestly, I don't find this to be a super helpful oracle deck. I rarely pull it for my own personal use, but it's so cute. I mean, sometimes I just pull it out and look at the pictures of the dragons, but I don't often read with it. Okay. Then we have this, which is a mass market deck, Tarot of the Dragons, the big Llewellyn. Why is it hard to say that? You know, this big box with these big, beautiful books. I adore these books because it's got these full color illustrations and the standard Llewellyn cardstock, which is very glossy and beautiful and pretty. See the reflection? Horrible for videos, but awesome to just use in person. And I think cardstock that is so comfortable and easy to shuffle and use. I really like these cards. All right, that's, and then my last dragon deck, this one, not mass market, this is independent. This is Three Trees West in England, and this is, so the first deck they did was Oak, Ash, and Thorn, and this is Ash, Oak, and Embers. I think I got the right name. Look at these beautiful backs. So it doesn't come with a guidebook, just comes with these little cards. So look at these. Look at them. So this is just a gorgeous deck. And I used to not read with reversals, but now I'm reading with reversals again. I seem to go back and forth with that. So, oops, that got shuffled in by mistake. Yep. So this is that. And you know what? I didn't have this out, but now I'm going to pull it out because of the whole Fantastic Beasts thing. Let me show you one other deck. Just had to go grab it over here from the shelves because I didn't think of it until just now. So this is called the Cute and Creepy. So I guess if you were headed into the forest, there's no telling what you would find over there. You might find some of these guys. There is a three-headed dog, see? So this is the Cute and Creepy deck. which I think is just that. It's perfectly named, cute and creepy. So yeah, this could also evoke some Forbidden Forest vibes. Or perhaps, can you guess which house this is? If you can guess which house this is, put it in the comments. Right, so there's the cute and creepy, which also, you know, could be in the beast category. And while we're talking about the beast category, here's this one, Into the Lonely Woods, which I picked up. It was created during COVID, and it really has that vibe. And I ordered it, and when it came in, I immediately thought of Hagrid. So it's Into the Lonely Woods Oracle deck. I feel like it's got some of that kind of soft, lovey feeling you get from Hagrid. He's just so supportive and kind, and you know, he just wants everybody to be okay and to take care of all his little beastie friends. You know, and in our Harry Potter series, of course, people go to him when they need support and comfort and just a friend. So this kind of makes me think of Hagrid, the Into the Lonely Woods. All right, we're getting there, y'all. Now, the Witchling Academy Tarot, this Pamela Chen deck is just so fun. It is about a character, in this case female. Again, we have a nice Llewellyn deck with a big box. And the deck literally tells the story. Each one of the suits tells a story. The major arcana tells a story. Again, I've got these reversals in here. But you get the idea of the artwork. And reading the book is just fun. I just sort of decorated up this box. It doesn't come this way. So when you read the book, it's got the story. Like, see, we've got our Witchling Academy Charter, Acceptance Letter, Orientation, First Lesson, Major Arcana, Minor Arcana, right? So, and then there's a final exams or the spread. So this is really fun. If you really just want to have that going away to magical school feel, I don't think you can do any better than the Witchling Academy, especially if you happen to identify as female. We have a female protagonist. So, yeah, I was going to go off on a J.K. Rowling tangent, but I won't. Okay, so not finally, we've got the Everyday Witch decks, the Oracle and the Tarot. And if you just want to identify with your witchy side, this is an excellent one. There is another witch deck. What's it called? I think it's called Wizards. It's a Barbara Moore deck, and I don't have that one. But a lot of people like that one for the Wizarding World vibe. And apparently there are a couple of cards in there that are going to remind you of specific characters in the Wizarding World stories. But I like this one better than that Barbara Moore deck. But a lot of people really like the Barbara Moore deck. And then here is the Oracle that matches it. In some ways, the Oracle is, no, I'm not going to say that because that's not true. But the Oracle is super fun, more diverse, as you can see immediately. I think a little easier for more people to just sort of put themselves, journey into the cards. Like I could just journey right into this one as a crone. This would be, you know, I can path work with that one. That reminds me, here's another Oracle I didn't pull out, but this one works too. This is the Witchlings book deck and book set. This is a Paulina Cassidy, Paulina Faye. She's got a couple names, and I forget which one is her current name. But very easy Oracle cards to look at. They're very pleasing and easy to read because they've got a title and then they've got a description right underneath it. So you don't have to work hard. It's pretty easy to use. So that's the little Witchling deck and book set. Really cute. Yeah. You know what? I haven't used it in a while. I think I'm going to keep this one out. Maybe I'll pull one of these too in addition to the Sidequest. Okay, put all these to the side, and we've got one more deck to look at, and then we are done with our little overview of what I have in my collection. Now, if you've got a good collection that you want to share, I would love it if you did a VR to my to this VR, because I'm always on the lookout for things that have this vibe. All right, this one is the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck, which would be sort of a nice, you know, if you happen to be a mudblood or a muggle, you know, believe in your own magic. Sorry about the weird shadows I'm getting today. Right. So this is a nice oracle deck, and again, it's got the title, and it also has some keywords. So again, you don't have to work super hard to use this oracle. And it's called Believe in Your Own Magic because it's very positive. It is self-affirming. So this is a nice one if you're needing just a little supportive message. All right. I'm just thinking, am I going to list these decks down below? We'll see. We'll see, because I'm making this in the morning and I want to put it up because it is September 1st. All right, I decided I'm going to pull one of these cards. So this is from the Witchlings spell book. I'm going to put this over here, make this a little bit. Okay, so let me put this over here and pull one of these for all of us for today. This is September 1st, 2023. And let's see what book of spells Witchling we get. And I'll read the spell too. Okay, we got abundance. That's a lovely message to have today. Harmonize your thinking with exactly what you desire to attract, and the universe will deliver. So I'm going to put that there. And let's see, maybe change the angle just a bit for my closing shot. So we're going to put this there. There's your abundance card. And let's read the spell for abundance. If I can find it. Clarity, beauty. Because everything in here has got a little spell. So you know what? I'm just going to hold this up here, and you can pause if you want to. You can pause and read this. Buttercup loves helping those whose hearts are full of caring by giving them what they need and plenty more for sharing. Which, you know, that's a cautionary message I'll give you about manifesting. I think you have to leave a little bit of room to say, you know, this or, you know, whatever's right. And in, you know, in the appropriate timing. Okay, so here's your little spell. Say the following chant aloud with conviction each morning as you prepare for the day ahead, and each night as you prepare for bed. Lots of rhyming. For the moon's beams and from the sun's rays, may abundance light up my life today. From the sparkling stars enchanted with grace, may abundance glow and illuminate. It's okay to speak of the moon and stars in daylight and the sun at nighttime, because those beautiful celestial bodies are always there shining upon the earth, regardless of whether they are visible or not. All right, so that's our little spell card. And I think I was going to do, yeah, I'm just going to pull one side quest. All right, so this is from the Sidequest deck. And this is the Witchlings. Let's close with this. All right, so let's see what side quest we get. Just gonna pull one. Little ASMR here. It's a little shuffle ASMR. I love this sound. Don't you love this sound? Okay, and let's see what we're getting. Our side quest for today, September 1st, 2023 is, oh my gosh, stay off social media for today. Bad biscuits make the baker broke, bro. Jake the dog. All right, that would not be appropriate for today, because if you're already on social media, if you saw this video, so it's too late for that. But pick a day, you know, write something on your calendar to stay off of social media. That'll be a challenge. Okay, y'all. Happy Back to Hogwarts Day 2023. And remember, never, never tickle a sleeping dragon.